Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for September 16th and 30th. First, going to talk about Hurricane Lee. I have two things projected on here. I had the latest times of arrival of tropical storm force winds, and it appears that tropical storm force winds come very close to the New Jersey shore, and also across Long Island, and of course parts of New England. And this would be early on Saturday by 8 a.m. between Friday, late Friday, and early Saturday. As of now, the tropical storm force winds could reach this area. This is where the path is forecast to go. The track is becoming better defined now, and we pretty much know where Lee is going to go, and this track will bring winds and heavy rain to parts of Maine as it impacts Nova Scotia. We're going to take a look at the satellite imagery. The ice is becoming better organized than it has in the past, and there's some dry air pockets moving in, but now it appears that Lee is moving to the north now. It's beginning to turn to the north. So we got to see if that trend continues. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for my maps are gone. I don't know how many times I have to do this. Okay, I'm just going to use a couple models because it's going to take forever. Okay, this is for the period September 16th to the 20th, and we are forecasting to have a ridge that will be in the west and a trough here in the east. Above normal heights remain across Canada. We're at the surface now. Again, I don't have the maps. They keep losing. They have to keep reloading and reloading. Okay, during this period, we're going to have a front to produce rain and storms as a trough settles here in the east during the weekend and into early next week. And then we have a persistent front here across Florida, and that will continue the chances of rain and storms through the period. The upper ridge in the west is forecast to weaken. We'll go back to the upper pattern. And this will happen as we have a trough here to the north that will begin to affect parts of the northwest. And this will bring a push of rain, an upper level system into the west, bringing rain to parts of the northwest and the northern Rockies next week. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for September 21st to the 25th. And above normal heights remain across Canada, and we have a zone of flow across much of the country, with the trough here remaining in the west. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies that could reach 6 degrees below normal, mainly across here. Above normal temperatures for this region, and anomalies could exceed 8 degrees above normal in a few locations here. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence near 35%, and then we have a small area above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. We're going to look now at the period for September 26th to the 30th, and the flow is forecast to become more zonal than it was in the previous period. We still have a trough here that remains here across the northwest, and then we'll also have a ridge anywhere from the southern plains out here across Mexico to the Gulf of Mexico. Some of the models are showing further to the north. Others have it across Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico, and Western Atlantic into the Pacific. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for much of the country, And I'm calling for anomalies to be up to 6 degrees above normal or more across this area here. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And this is a switch from yesterday, so I'm giving a low probability of 35% of occurrence. So that's a long range weather forecast discussion for September 16th to 30th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.